Years that worked hard in the campaign office and who knocked on doors, put up signs. Joan Bayless, thank you so much for running a campaign while I was being the Member of Parliament for Regina Capella is an honor that I will never take for granted, and I will work hard every day to repay the trust that you have put in me. I also say thank you to all 336 Conservative Party candidates for your hard work during this campaign. A special note of congratulations for my two new colleagues here in Regina, Warren Stanley in Regina Louvain and Mike Cram in Regina Wascana. And to everybody across the country who joined our Conservative team over the last 40 days, whether you knocked on doors, put in lawn signs, made a donation, or simply told
this
your
is not
friend
how
and
things are
neighbor
normally
why you
done.
were
Generally,
voting
we all wait our
Conservative.
turn, so we're off to a raring start for this minority government. Here's Justin Trudeau, the next Prime Minister. We'll go back to Andrew Scheer if we need to. Over to the Prime Minister.
From coast to coast to coast, tonight, Canadians rejected division and negativity. They rejected cuts and austerity, and they voted in favor of a progressive agenda and strong action on climate change. I have heard you, my friends. You are sending our Liberal team back to work, back to Ottawa with a clear mandate. We will make life more affordable. We will continue to fight climate change. We will get guns off our streets, and we will keep investing in Canadians. Les Canadiens nous ont confié la responsabilité.
Canadians have entrusted us with the responsibility of continuing to govern, but none of that would have been possible without the efforts and sacrifices of many, many people. I have so many people to thank, and I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time on the phone in the coming days, but tonight there are a few people in particular that I have to thank. First of all, my Sophie. We began this political adventure together 10 years ago because we believed in a better future, because we knew that it was worthwhile fighting for a better, more prosperous Canada.
Okay, we put up all three leaders here, all speaking at the same time. Generally, you take your turn, and the person who wins gets to go last. Instead, everybody's all going at once. So we're sticking with the Prime Minister because that's the guy who won tonight. We'll bring you anything more that Jagmeet Singh, if he ever stops, and Andrew Scheer, if he ever does make any sort of announcement, we'll bring you that. Let's go back to Justin Trudeau for now.
Every single day you inspire me to do more and do better. And everything I do for you and for your generation. You remind me every single day that I have to take some time to appreciate the life we have and how lucky we are, and all of the roles, of all the roles that I have, the one I have is the one I like most.
And to the very best campaign team ever assembled in Canada, our incredible candidates, staff, and volunteers. None of this would have been possible without you. Thank you for the early mornings and the late nights. You've sacrificed a lot, taking time away from your families and friends to move Canada forward. And I cannot thank you enough, so instead I'll simply say this. You did it, my friends. Congratulations. To the leaders of the other parties and their families, thank you for being a part of this essential exercise in democracy. You have chosen to serve. Thank you for stepping up in this campaign and in this political life. Je dois bien sûr remercier
And of course,
les gens de Papineau.
I have to thank the people of Papineau.
Ça fait plus de 10 ans.
For more than 10 years, you have entrusted me with your confidence, and it's a great privilege for me to continue to represent you and to continue to be a strong voice for you. Thank you so much.
Et bien sûr, and of course, to my fellow Canadians. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve you for these past 4 years, and tonight you're sending us back to work for you. We take this responsibility seriously, and we will work hard for you, for your families, and for your future. To those who voted for our party, thank you for putting your trust in our team. Thank you for having faith in us to move this country in the right direction. And to those who did not vote for us, know that we will work every single day for you. We will govern for everyone. And regardless of how you cast your ballot, ours is a team that will fight for all Canadians. Mes chers Québécois,
dear Quebecers, I heard your message tonight. You want to continue to go forward with us, but you also want to ensure that the voice of Quebec can be heard even more in Ottawa. And I can tell you that my team and I will be there for you.
And to Canadians in Alberta and Saskatchewan, know that you are an essential part of our great country. I've heard your frustration, and I want to be there to support you. Let us all work hard to bring our country together. Depuis 4 ans,
for 4 years, we have done everything we could to improve people's lives, and that is what we will continue to do in the coming years. Friends, you are sending us to Ottawa with a clear mandate. Continue to go forward and to move this country forward. You asked us to invest in Canadians, to make reconciliation with the Indigenous peoples a priority.
De faire preuve d'encore plus de
to
vision et d'ambition
show even
alors
greater
que nous nous
vision and
attaquons
ambition
au plus grand
as
défi de
we
notre
tackle
époque,
the
les
greatest
changements
challenge of our
climatiques.
times, climate change.
Eh bien, c'est exactement
And that
ce qu'on va faire.
is exactly what we will do. We know that there is a lot of work still to be done, but I swear to you that we will continue what we have begun. Because liberals know, like all Canadians know, that it is always possible to do better.
One of my favorite prime ministers, Wilfrid Laurier, often talked about patriotism and the unifying power of common goals and aspirations. And I've thought about that a lot since getting into politics. In my conversations with Canadians right across the country, I've seen firsthand that there is so much more that unites us than divides us. Canadians expect us all to focus on our shared vision of a stronger Canada, and I intend to work hard to make that a reality. We all want safer communities, a cleaner planet, and a good quality of life. We want this for ourselves, for our neighbors, and for our kids and grandkids. We seek hardship for none and prosperity for all. That is the world we're working toward. And if we unite around these common goals, I know we can achieve them. In the years ahead, our team will work hard to build on the progress made by the Canadians who came before us. We will champion Canada in all its diversity. We will give voice to the voiceless. And in every decision we make as your government, we will always put this country and its people first. On va aider la veuve qui vient
We
de
will
perdre
help
son mari après
the
48
widow
ans de vie
who
commune.
has lost her partner after 48 years of common life. We will help those students who are marching for climate change action. And we will help the mother with 3 children that needs a little bit more help at the end of the month.
For all people, including people like Dean. These last few days, I've done rallies across the country, and in a few of them, I've told Dean's story. Dean had voted Conservative his entire life, but this time around, he decided to vote Liberal on behalf of his daughter. You see, he understood that this election was about so much more than just the next 4 years. That this election is about the next 40 years. It's about the kind of Canada that his daughter and her kids will grow up in. But tonight, I want to say this to Dean. I need to earn your vote, not just your daughter's. And over the coming years, I plan on doing exactly that. My friends, this election was about you, about the world your kids will inherit. And tonight, we chose to move Canada forward. Tonight, Canadians have charted a path for the future, and I know we will walk it together. Nous allons avancer ensemble.
We will go forward together to a better future. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Montreal.
Okay, that's Justin Trudeau hanging on to government, but this time we'll have to govern as a minority prime minister. And he did appeal to parts of the country that he will need to reach out to in the coming months. For instance, Quebec, where he said that he's heard what Quebec has said to them, excuse me, and that he will try to answer those calls. And very specifically, he said to, sorry, is what happens when you get strep throat on election day. Thanks, Chantal. Okay. Okay, as I was trying to say there, he did appeal to Alberta and Saskatchewan, where the Liberal Party was shut out, reminding them that they are an essential part of Canada, and that he will try and bring everyone together and wants to work together with them. So talking already to the parts of the country that have turned away from Justin Trudeau and are likely not pleased with him tonight. Okay, the other weird thing that happened, of course, if you're watching, is that Justin Trudeau started his speech just as Andrew Scheer was starting his, and as Jagmeet Singh continued his very long speech. So we are, for fairness and balance here, going to go back to what Andrew Scheer, who's leader of the official opposition, had to say, and play you that speech in its entirety so you can understand the way Andrew Scheer has positioned things tonight in face of this loss to the Liberal Party. So if you guys are ready with that, let's go to Andrew Scheer, giving Prime Minister and his wife make their way out of the hall in Montreal tonight.
Merci, Alexandra.